This could be the final ever episode of Bottoms Up on FM24. The previous 134 episodes in the series have all led up to today, the Champions League final against Tottenham Hotspur. Welcome back to the video. If ever there was a time to leave a like on a video, this is the one. Get this one pushed out, get people seeing it. Also subscribe to the channel. Let's get on with things. This could be the last ever episode. It could also not be the last ever episode if we go and bottle it like we did against Inter Milan 2 years ago and lose. But we're hoping. Now, there's nothing to show you in terms of the previous fixtures because we've not played any games since the last episode. One thing I will show you as well actually is finances. Our transfer budget has now gone up to 217 million. I don't know how that's gone up. We've not sold anybody. We've not had any clauses come in or anything like that. So I really have no idea how we've now got a transfer budget of 217 million for next season. In case we are still playing this next season, we have got, actually it might be for this. So I'm assuming Warren Zaire-Emery must have reached his, yes, he has played the 15 games. He played 16 in total. So we've basically, out of the 48 million or 25 million that rises to 48 million, we've been given that to add to our transfer budget. So that's one mystery solved. Aboubakari Varg, who it can play left, right or up top, comes in next season. He joins us on the 1st of January on a free transfer, which effectively could mean that Alistair Bruce will probably be on his way out of the club, and we could probably get about 40-50 million for him. So we'll end up with about 250-260 million to spend. And at the moment, I don't really know where I'm spending it because I don't know how much more I can improve this squad. But what I do want to show you is if we have a look at an email, I'm going to put on screen round about now, that Bukayo Saka has broken the club appearance record. He's beaten David O'Leary's record of 558 appearances with his previous appearance that he made in the last league game. So he's now made 559 league appearances. The guy is just amazing. He really is. If we find him on here and just have a look at his profile, Bukayo Saka, there he is. That all totals up to 559 appearances, 174 goals and 108 assists and 81 player of the match awards at 7.57 throughout his entire career. A one club man. And yeah, he's contracted till the end of next season, I believe. Yeah, till the end of next season. He turns 35 in September, so he will be 35 by the end of next season. He may well have retired by then. We might find out whether that's the case. We might not. Who knows? But he's still 4 stars and his attributes are still absolutely mental. For anyone that hasn't been here for the last episode or two, just a quick recap. We did win the Premier League with 92 points, beating Man City by 6 points. We were knocked out of the FA Cup at the semi-final stage by Crystal Palace in extra time. We were runner-up in the Carabao Cup. I thought we won the Carabao. No, we lost to Man City, didn't we? Yeah. So we lost to Man City in the Carabao Cup. And then the English Community Shield, we won that one. So the Community Shield and the Premier League is what we've won so far this season. And we have the Champions League, obviously, in today's episode. What I will probably do as well is an end-of-season review. If we do win the Champions League, then I will do an end-of-season review in this episode. If we don't win the Champions League, then I'll do that as part of the transfer special in Monday's episode. In terms of what our team has done, in terms of the team stats, 119 goals scored in the Premier League was easily the best. Only 23 goals conceded was easily the best. 59 yellow cards was the 5th worst. 1 red card was the 8th worst, and our average attendance is 60,702. That's basically a full house. That's 100% full to capacity. Dynamics, team cohesion is excellent, club atmosphere is excellent, managerial support is excellent. In terms of injuries, we did have a few players pick up injuries in the lead up to today's game, but thankfully for us, they were only 1 to 2 day injuries. So we do have a fully fit squad pretty much, I think, going into today's Champions League final. I've got to tell you, I am really, really nervous about this game. I don't recall ever being this nervous about a game on Football Manager in my entire life. But it's just the sheer fact that if we win it, we've completed the challenge. We've won the Premier League and the Champions League. We've become the best manager we could possibly be. I mean, again, if we have a look at that, have a look at our profile, we're a 5-star reputation manager, Continental Pro licence. Obviously started out as a Sunday League footballer. If we look at our attributes, we're absolutely incredible with attributes as well. And this part here that we're only knowledgeable about England is probably the only letdown for this year's series of bottoms up anyway. But yeah, 56 years old in game. We're on £150,000 a week, but we'll get to all of that maybe later on in this episode, like I say, if we actually do beat Tottenham. So I think really I need to stop delaying the inevitable and we need to actually get to the game. So let's get to the game against Tottenham Hotspur for the Champions League final. Right, here we go then. Let's get on with the match. The team is here. We have basically a fully fit squad as well. Alistair Bruce does have a slight injury, but he's okay to come on if we need him to. And this is the team for today. Restes in goal, Chambers left back, Pataka right back, Escalada and Kayunda in the middle. The Silva brothers that aren't brothers in the midfield, with Van Persie and Nwaneri out wide and Mahara in behind Oviedo. And that's just dawned on me as well that that's maybe the last time that I'm going to do a rundown of a team. Oh, come on, boys. We need to do this. We need to win the Champions League. So, cool, he's got a long name, that goalkeeper, isn't he? Albert Capellas is their manager. Marcus Leonardo, we know, is very dangerous. Carsten Roble as well. We know about them too from previous games. So, let's get into it. Let's go and win a trophy and show them what we're capable of. Here are the Champions League graphics, which we all love to see. Oh, let's get on with the game. Hopefully we win this. I've also gone for the away shirt, by the way. I wore the home shirt last time we was in the Champions League final. It didn't bring me any luck, but hopefully this will do. You'll also, if you watch the episode where we played Inter Milan, you'll know it was a very boring game. There's hardly any highlights, and this has started exactly the same way. I don't know why a Champions League final tends to be a boring affair, but we've had 2 shots at goal in the first half an hour, nothing on target. Tottenham have had nothing at goal or on target against us. They have had the lion's share of the possession, I would say, but we have now had 2 shots on target, and that is a highlight this first half. I mean, that was terrible. Right, point finger. I'm disappointed we've had little possession so far. Things have to improve. Josh didn't like that, but hopefully it doesn't do us too much damage. And the second half is now underway. I'm actually wondering if we're going to get a highlight in this entire match. Tottenham have now had a shot on target. It's taken them basically an hour to do that. Right, I'm going to strike first and make a change because we need to do something. Nwaneri can come off for Saka and Schmetz is going to come on for Oviedo. And let's see if that's enough to do something for us at least. I mean, it's been a very dull cup final. And still nothing's happening. We're 75 minutes into the game. We still haven't had a highlight. I mean, oh, here we go. Finally got a highlight. Escalada's got the ball. Chambers to Silva, to Escalada, to the other Silva. Here's Kayunda. Saka put Schmetz through. Oh, he's hit the post. Oh, can we please just win a Champions League final? Please. I mean, at the moment, it looks like it's definitely going to extra time. 3 minutes of stoppage time. Oh, no. The highlights with them. And Thiago Silva's just been sent off. You absolute wang. What have you done? Right, it looks like we're going to have to take Kenta Mahara off. I mean, he's looking quite knackered anyway. He is one of our penalty takers. That's what I don't like about taking him off. Mading Ochieng can come on. We ended up having 6 minutes of stoppage time then. We now go into 30 minutes of extra time and we're down to 10 men. Oh, we're going to lose again, aren't we? Thrash arms, this isn't good enough. Absolutely unacceptable. Get out there and do something. It's probably the wrong team talk to do, but... Right, I think we're going to make some changes because we need to, quite honestly. I mean, Van Persie can come off for Bruce. And am I bringing on Palau for Pitaka? I think I am. I mean, Nick Jonas-Schmetz is having a nightmare, but I've already replaced one striker. I don't think I've got any other strikers to bring on. Right, let's just do that. It's about all we can do. Put a bit of fresh legs into the game at least. I mean, the only notable events are Thiago Silva's 2 yellow cards. Well, now Chambers has got a yellow card as well. I've never known a game to have such little by way of highlights, considering this is extra time as well. We've had 2 highlights in 110 minutes. Oh, here we go. They've got a corner. Roble puts it in. Oh, it's cleared off the line. Oh, my word. It's gone out for another corner. Oh, come on, boys, please. Roble will take the corner eventually. It's on the outside. Oh, I thought they were going to score. Oh, my heart can't handle this. It really can't. We're heading towards a penalty shootout. And here we are. It's penalties. If we're going to win... Oh, dear God. If we're going to win this, it's going to have to be on penalties. So, Saka, Schmetz, Escalada, Bruce. Then it'd be Thiago Silva. Bruno Silva's not... Oh, no, Thiago Silva's not there. So it'd be Bruno Silva. Mading... Oh, I'm just going to leave it. Just going to leave it. Let's go to the team talk. Pump fists. Everyone here should be able to take a penalty and I'd expect us to win the shootout. Is that putting too much pressure on them? Stay calm and back yourselves, we'll be fine. Oh, here we go. The club legend, Bukayo Saka, takes their first penalty. He scores. Of course he does. He's not going to let us down. Bukayo Saka's never let this club down. Matteo for Tottenham to make it 1-1. It's saved by Restes. Oh. Nick Jonas-Schmetz. I can't get too excited because there's still 4 more penalties to go. He buries it. Come on. Schmetz buries a penalty. It's 2-1 to us. Roble steps up against Restes, the hero so far. I don't know what Restes was doing there, to be quite honest, but that was quite an odd attempted save. Here's Escalada. And he buries it as well. Escalada does quite often take penalties for us. Onana. I'm assuming that's not the former man or the current in real life Manchester United goalkeeper. He buries it as well. Alistair Bruce. Come on, Alistair. And he scores it. We're 1 penalty away from winning the Champions League. Restes, if he saves this, we've won the Champions League. Restes, don't leave it up to whoever the 5th penalty taker is. Save this. Delgado takes it. And Restes has saved it. We've won the Champions League. Oh, my word. The players celebrating. We're coming up to collect our trophy. Oh, this is incredible. We've won the Champions League. It's a second attempt. A second final. There's the confetti. There's the fireworks. There's the trophy lift. Oh, that is incredible. I could sit here looking at that all day long. I really could. 5-4 on penalties. after 0-0 in 120 minutes. Oh, ladies and gentlemen, the save is over. Oh, it weren't 5-4, was it? No, it was 4-2 on penalties. I mean, I can't believe it. Restes, without a doubt, our man of the match. It has to be said. Outstretched arms. You deserve to celebrate. These moments are why we're all in football. I mean, Nicholas didn't display any emotion. A miserable sod. We've won the Champions League. Let's see what the board has got to say about it. Victorious Arsenal celebrate famous treble. Well, you can't really include Community Shield, but we've won the Champions League against Tottenham. 17 million for it. Qualify for the Club World Championship. Obviously not going to be playing in it. Thiago Silva is banned. Yeah, fine. Schmetz vows to end goal drought. All these people. I mean, Warren Emery hasn't even been here for most of the season, and he's got a Champions League winners medal, the little cheat. But yeah, I'm literally at the point of being speechless. That's the year we lost it against Inter Milan. We'll obviously absolutely praise Grenade Restes. He deserves every bit of praise. Another 3.5 million, another 26.5 million. Collective bonuses are 38 million. Oh, it's just amazing. And our assistant was quite happy with it in the press conference as well. In terms of the finances, we're still saying 16 million. Let's go forward a day just to see if that does change. Yeah, it does. We're £6 million worse off now. So much for Champions League money doing us a lot of good. Right, what I'll do is I'll forward on to the end of season review and I'll bring you back for that. Here we are for the end of season review, and the trophies are on screen there. The Premier League, the Champions League and the Community Shield. Let's have a look at the new arrivals. Nicholas Oviedo was our first new arrival, 19.25 million. 41 appearances, 23 goals, 6 assists at 7.15. He's actually been really good, Nicholas Oviedo. Then we had Peter Nikolic from Crvena Zvezda, 6 million, 30 appearances, no goals but 8 assists at 7.11. He's been really good, absolute bargain for 6 million, I've got to say. Bruno Silva that we brought in for 30 million, he's still a wonder kid, as is Nikolic and Gallet and Franklin. 52 appearances for Bruno Silva, 4 goals, 5 assists at 7.06. He's also a star sign, I'm not sure if I said that. Matteo Gallet, who's kind of Kenta Mahara's understudy, coming from Standy Age for 18 million. 32 appearances, 8 goals, 3 assists at 7.03. I mean, that's really decent to have, considering the amount of subs appearances he's had, to have an average rating in over 7 is really good. And Kirk Franklin, 19-year-old wonder kid from Blackburn Rovers for 17.25 million. 15 appearances, no goals, 6.71. He's very much a player for the future. In terms of players out, William Saliba has gone to Al Hilal for 12.5 million. Christopher Calderon has gone to Newcastle for 59 million. Cal Durin went to PSG. We came up against him previously for 26 million. Jack Gordon has gone to West Brom for 11 million. I'm so pleased we managed to be able to get a fee for Jack Gordon. Isaac Tete for 170,000 went to Derry City. Aurelio Calvo to Barcelona for 65 million. We actually done some really good business here. Alex Wilson, another one I'm glad we got some money for. FC Cologne for 12 million. Joe White for 5.75 million to West Brom. And Henry Adu, 2.2 million to Celtic B. Players like Adu, White, Wilson, Tete, Jack Gordon. I'm really pleased we managed to get money for them players. And also there's Warren Emery as well. Here's the season's results. The Premier League, 99% full. Shaquille Van Persie, 22 goals as their top scorer. We finished first. In the Champions League, we won the Champions League on penalties against Tottenham. And, you know, to be fair, the way that we've beaten Bayern Munich, we've beaten Dortmund, we've beaten PSG, we've deserved to get there. We haven't lost a game in the competition all year. We even beat Barcelona. The only time we slipped up was against Stade Rennais AFC in a 1-1 draw away from home. And it's worth knowing, Nwaneri, top goal scorer, and again, full ground. A full ground for the FA Cup. Kenta Mahara, top scorer. We got knocked out in the semi-final by Crystal Palace in extra time. Then in the Carabao Cup, we was runners-up, losing to Manchester City, in the final. Nick Jonas-Schmetz with 6 goals was our top goal scorer there. And in the Community Shield, Ethan Nwaneri, Shaquille Van Persie and Mauricio Escalado all getting 1 goal each in a 3-1 win. Well, we've actually won the Community Shield and the Champions League from Tottenham Hotspur. That makes me happy. Moments to remember, the biggest win was a 10-0 win against Slavia Prague in the Champions League. The match to remember was a 2-0 win against Tottenham in the Premier League. I mean, I probably would have said the Champions League final was a match to remember. Maybe not for the neutral, but if you're an Arsenal fan anyway. Goal of the season was Nwaneri. Nwaneri provides a perfect finish to an excellent team move by scoring a curled effort from 20 metres. It still annoys me that's in metres, not yards. And that was a 5-0 win against Fulham. In terms of the finances, sponsorship is up slightly by 6 million. Broadcast revenue somehow is down to 100 million. So that's down by 7 million. So minus 1 million in total at the moment. Corporate and hospitality fractionally up. Competition prize money up by 28 million. And matchday and commercial and retail is slightly down. We're 5-star worldwide reputation with no new sponsorship deals. Merchandise, £79.71 million in shirt sales. Non-domestic sales account amounting to 37.06 million of this total. Shirt sales, 1.2 million shirts sold worldwide. Mahara, Nwaneri, Van Persie, Saka and Schmetz sell the most T-shirts, or the most shirts. And look at that. Everybody in our first 11 is green. That is amazing. They've gone for Restes, Chambers, Pataka, Kayunda, Escalada, Ochong and Silva. They've gone for Bruno Silva. Van Persie, Nwaneri, Mahara, Schmetz. Personally, I've had Thiago Silva in here with Bruno Silva. But I'm happy for Ochong to be on there. He's a great player for us. In terms of the awards and the accolades, as you see there, most league appearances by a player, Bukayo Saka, 559. Fans Player of the Season, Shaquille Van Persie, average rating of 7.5. Young Player of the Season is Kenta Mahara at 24. That's probably the last time he's going to be able to be Young Player of the Season. 7.4 for him. Sign of the Season was Bruno Silva, a 19-year-old wonder kid. Goal of the season was Ethan Nwaneri, as we know. Top goal scorer was Shaquille Van Persie with 32. Ethan Nwaneri with the most assists, 22 of those. Most player of the match award, Shaquille Van Persie for 9. Highest average rating, Shaquille Van Persie for 7.5. And most passes completed per 90 minutes, Amir Jusik for 61 passes completed per 90 minutes for our wonder kid. I only won Manager of the Month once last season. I'm quite surprised by that, actually. Usually I win it 3, 4, 5 times. Did get Manager of the Year though, so happy with that. History in the making, a truly impressive season for Arsenal. Started superbly and never let up. They are deservedly champions. Arsenal have been brilliant since day one. Their early season football was a joy to behold and they're deserved champions. The Manager timeline is what the Manager timeline is. You know, I don't pay too much attention to that, although it does have Bukayo Saka's record breaking on there, and it also has the Champions League triumph right there. Oh, I'm so happy. If we have a look at the supporter profile, there it is. Hardcore is 5%, core is 24%, family is 22%, fair weather is 23%, and corporate is 4%, and casual is 22%. The support influence on the board is low. 72.6 million social media followers. That's gone up by 12.5 million. That's one hell of a rise, I have to say. And yeah, that is basically all there is to bring you. Oh, apparently we're attracting interest amid takeover talks. I very much doubt that there will be a takeover, even if we did stay. Yeah, we can accept that. We're not going to be playing it, so it don't really matter what we're accepting and what we're not. We'll discuss. Why am I even doing this? I don't even know why I'm doing it. Let's just go with that. Yeah, that's brilliant. That's what I want to hear. Right, that'll do for now. I don't know why I'm doing this. I'm just babbling at this point. Right, what I will do is I will now give you a bit of an insight into what's going to be coming your way on Monday. It's going to be a brand new series. It's another Journeyman, but we are going to start unemployed. So the start of the game will be me trying to find a job somewhere. I'll have pretty much the lowest attributes and profile that is possible in Football Manager. There's going to be numerous leagues from around the world loaded. We could end up anywhere. There will be some rules that I will be implementing into the save, like I did with Bottoms Up. Different rules, but rules nonetheless. and I think you're going to enjoy it. I think it's going to be an exciting save. It's taken us 6 months, pretty much to the day, 6 months and a week. We started bottoms up on the 6th of November 2023 when the random number generator gave us Aveley FC in the Vanarama National League South. And we've worked our way up through Colchester after Aveley, then Crystal Palace, then Arsenal. We've won the Premier League, we've won the Champions League, we've got numerous promotions, and it's been such a fun save. It's been my first long-term FM save on YouTube. I want to thank all of you that have ever watched the video, if you've liked the video, commented on the video, subscribed, all that sort of stuff. You've made this so enjoyable for me, and I can't wait to get stuck into the next series. I don't know what the end goal is on the next series because I don't know where we're going to be. I don't know what country we're going to be in, what league we're going to start in. We'll find out on Monday, and hopefully you will join me for that as well. Please leave a like on this video, subscribe to the channel. I'll see you on Monday for the Unemployed Journeyman. As for Bottoms Up, that's the end. Thank you very much for watching. Bye bye.